The following program is for entertainment purposes only. Off-the-leash animal news is not meant to be taken as official news information. Although the stories are real, some of the animals' names have been changed to protect their identity. If you are offended by any of the content, please discontinue watching and consult with your grandparents immediately. Some content may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to OTL Animal News,
your best source for animal-related news from around the world.
My name is Jason Kenzie.
And I'm Izik Nox.
On this episode, we're going to be talking about a deer that jumps through a window of a hair salon.
A snow crab that gets sold for more than your BMW.
And scientists teach seals how to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
For our first story, we go to New York.
This is a crazy story, Izik. There is a lady that's giving a nice haircut to this guy, when all of a sudden a deer smashes through the window, jumps right over this other person that was waiting in line to get her hair done. Scared the living shit out of everyone. And the deer runs out of frame. I mean, this is nuts. This deer really wanted a haircut.
That's right. This is impressive. I'm actually surprised how the deer didn't, see the glass. Maybe there's some decals on it or reflections, but I guess deer are not that smart.
I think the deer was being chased by a predator, maybe a taxi driver, because this is in New York. Those taxi drivers, they can be pretty aggressive. Not here in Vancouver. No, that's why we need Uber. Sorry, I had some sugar. This was the fourth animal to smash through the window of her salon. The first one was a bear, a Japanese fighting fish, and a couple of monkeys. Which they did such a great job cutting hair. They were hired on the spot, and they get paid in bananas. I can't make that up.
It's uncertain why the deer broke into the hair salon or what it was looking for. Her biggest regret is that she didn't bring any antler clippers that day.
The lady is so pissed off, not because the deer jumped through the window. It's because the deer didn't have an appointment. Now, what do you think was going through their mind when that deer went through the window? I mean, I would have been scared as hell. I would have tried to ride the deer, probably.
Yeah, just grab it by the antlers and sail away.
She would not have been as upset if the animal that smashed through the window was a hare. That wasn't funny, dumbass. Yours truly, crickets. Oh yeah? You want to go?
Police have not yet located the deer, but it is believed that the deer has affiliation with mob ties that are led by a man only known to the public as St. Nicholas.
Do you think they even caught the deer after this? I bet there's a deer out there running around, not just curling irons, but probably a pair of scissors, maybe a bag lunch.
And considering it's New York, it probably now has pizza slices on its antlers too.
Next story is even equally as amazing. As soon as I throw that away, I will let you know. We go all the way to Japan! A businessman has paid 5 million yen.
That's about $46,000 US.
That's still crazy money. And guess what he paid $46,000 for? To get crabs. I mean, for a crab. One crab. This crab is called a starback crab. Sounds like something out of Star Wars.
Now, the unique thing about this crab is absolutely nothing. It wasn't very heavy. It wasn't a different color. It wasn't some sort of world record breaking. It was an ordinary snow crab.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was like this big. I mean, I could have went out there fishing myself. That's what we should do. I should go to Japan, do some fishing, and then sell the crabs to him. I don't know why anyone would pay that much money for a crab. I mean, the guy would be like, he'd go home, he'd put it into the pot, he'd be like, okay, this is great, puts it down, cracks it open, done. Honey, what else should we pay for? You know what, I just saw a mouse run across the street, I'm going to pay $100,000. He did go on to pay $30,000 for a goldfish, $100,000 for a Japanese fighting fish, which it says here, it turned out it had a criminal record for smashing a hair salon window in New York City. This also turned out to be a really bad investment. 24 hours later, the snow crab has escaped and was seen running down the street, jumping into a cab, headed towards the ocean.
Some witnesses do say that the crab was running hastily towards the cab because he had just killed a goldfish. The crab now hangs around fishing vessels in hopes that he will be caught again and sold for another $5.
A fisherman Ponzi
For our
scheme.
next story, we go to Scotland, where a seal has been trained to sing Kumbaya, motherfucker. Because apparently their vocal cords are somewhat similar to humans.
No, actually, he was taught to sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I love that song. I used to sing that when I was a kid. It goes twinkle twinkle something something star. Yeah, so they would play the song first and then they would mimic the sound. The video is absolutely amazing. These seals are cute as a button. I actually went out there into Vancouver onto the harbor and I was trying to get these seals to sing I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And they did pretty good. They got halfway through the song and then a bunch of whales came up and ate them. So the university has also funded other projects like eyeglasses for slugs to teach elephants how to tiptoe through stores full of crystals.
If this is something that interests you and you have a good voice, maybe you can audition next year for singing with the seals. After the seals succeed at singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, they will be trained on making political speeches on global warming.
Which is going to be extremely successful. Because it's happening, people! This earth is warming up at an unbelievable state. After a month of training, these seals are now going to be taking over bagpipes in Scotland.
That's right. All you do is you simply pick up the seal, put one head on its head, and then you squeeze its belly to make the air come out of its mouth.
I'm going to buy one of them, for sure. If you squeeze too hard, they pop. There he goes, across the street. There we go. Okay, watch out! Oh, crap. The scientists first tried to get the seals to sing Metallica, but the seals just wanted to kill themselves.
10 years and $80 million later, when the scientists finally determined that the seals can sing, science will have finally determined that seals are trainable.
One of the seals did get signed to the Backstreet Boys. I guess you could say he sealed the deal. Come on! You know, I wonder what is the next animal that they're going to be training. Maybe they can train seagulls to stop shitting on cars. That would be great. Please do that. My car always gets hit.
Somehow this seems to happen, especially outside of a car wash.
And up next is Jason and his seal. Come on, Jason. I'll teach my seal to sing top 40 songs backwards. Thank you so much for joining us on another OTL Animal News.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to notify you every time we upload.
We have all the links to the stories down below, and we have a secret link. But remember, always support your local animal rescues. We'll see you next week.
Have a good night, everybody.